Good morning, everyone. Let's try this again. Good morning. Morning, yes, yes, good morning. I would like to, people are still coming. Okay, good. Thank you. I'd like to welcome all of you to our Pediatric Residents and Fellows graduation ceremony. For those that don't know, my name is Dr. Christina Guillen. I am the proud program director to our Pediatric Residency Program. This is a really great day. So today is the day we all come together with joy and pride to celebrate our graduating residents and fellows. Your family, friends, faculty, and staff are here to celebrate with you and acknowledge all your hard work and accomplishments. The journey to being a pediatrician is a challenging one that is filled with hard work and personal sacrifices. You all have demonstrated a commitment to learning and caring for children. During your residency training, you have had the privilege of taking care of children from all parts of Brooklyn and the world. You have learned how to diagnose and manage common and rare diseases and care for patients from various cultures and religions. You have not only provided care to your patients, but you have served in the roles of advocates to your patients and their families who are affected by the health disparities that plague Brooklyn and our nation. During your residency, you have taken advantage of all of the opportunities that our program has to offer. You have impressed us with many accomplishments, and we are very proud of you. You have held leadership positions in various GME committees and the AAP committees. You have excelled in your involvement in research and QI projects and presented at numerous conferences, and your work has won numerous awards. And some of you have committed your time to furthering your education in public health. I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our faculty, who are committed to patient care and are invested in your education, and who have provided you with guidance and support throughout your training. I would be remiss if I didn't thank our associate program directors, Dr. Chin, Dr. Forjour, Dr. Suss, and our program coordinator, Kwame Luke, for your support and dedication to our residency program. As you embark on this next chapter, I am confident that you are well trained to provide the best care to your patients, and I encourage you to embrace the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. Remember the joy and passion that drew you to pediatrics. Keep your hearts open to the needs of your patients and their families, and never forget the human element of medicine. To our graduating residents and fellows, there is much work to be done in our country. And as pediatricians, you are change agents, and you will have the responsibility to improve the health of future generations. On behalf of program leadership, the faculty and staff, we wish you the best of luck and success in your future endeavors. Congratulations. So at this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Stephen Wadowski, the Chair of Pediatrics.
Good morning, everybody. Now I feel better. Okay, let me just start off with saying the most important thing, congratulations. Congratulations to all the residents and fellows that are completing their training this coming month. And congratulations to your families, your significant others, your friends that have helped you get through these past few years. It's not easy. Residency training, fellowship training is never really easy, and support's really important. So as much credit as the individual graduates get, I think their families and significant others get as well, because they've helped carry you through it. And this is actually a fairly big change in your life. And there's a lot of change going on. Individual changes, there are programmatic changes, there are departmental changes, there are institutional changes going on, there are changes with our partner institutions. There's certainly big changes in society and in culture, and major changes in healthcare. In general, most people like stability. They don't like change. Change is something that people often try to avoid, but in fact, change is kind of inevitable, and change presents an opportunity. With change, you have an opportunity to do things different, to do things better, to do things really well, not only for yourselves, but for the people that you work with, for your peers, for other staff, and especially for your patients. So what I'd like to encourage you to do is to embrace change, to take advantage of change as an opportunity to do better for yourselves and take good care of yourselves, and to do better for others, especially for your patients. After all, I think every one of us as physicians here went into medicine because we wanted to help people and we wanted to make them better. So change gives you an opportunity to do things better and to help make other people better. So I strongly encourage you to take advantage of that. And I know that even though the past few years may have had its good times and certainly plenty of tough times, I know that it's made you very, very well prepared for what's ahead of you and to be able to take advantage of the opportunities that change presents. How do I know it? Because I've been doing this for over 3 decades, and in that period of time, I've seen over 1,000 trainees come through our programs. And that's a significant sample size. And consistently over those 3 decades and across those over 1,000 trainees, the feedback we've always gotten is we didn't know how well we were being trained until we went somewhere else and practiced somewhere else and found out how well prepared we were and how, not just how well prepared, but how capable we were for adapting to the different environment and for dealing with things that were unexpected. And so I know that you have that capability as well, to go out there, to experience a change in yourself, change in your environment, to do things better, and to do what you originally went into this for, which was to make people better. So once again, congratulations. I know that you have a bright future ahead of you. Hope you remember us. Let us know how well you're doing. We'll look forward to hearing from you, and I wish you all the best of luck.
Next is, I'm not sure if Dr. Desai was able to make it. Okay, so we'll move on. Dr. Warren Siegel, the Chair of Pediatrics at South Brooklyn Health.
Thank you, Dr. Guillen. It is so hard for me to believe that it's been 3 years since I first met all of you. It's just very, very strange how quickly it's gone by. It was yet another virtual orientation. When I first met all 25 of you as little tiles on my computer. Some of you were already in Brooklyn, very eager to begin your first year as a pediatric resident in our program. Some of you were just getting ready for a very long trip to the United States. Many of you were filled with trepidation. I'm sure many of you were a bit nervous and anxious about the future. And quite honestly, you probably were pretty scared. But here we are together again, 3 years later. You've worked hard. You deserve where you are today. It's the culmination of yet another dream that you've had in your professional journey. On behalf of all the physicians and the nurses and all of the staff at South Brooklyn Health, I want to say congratulations to you and your family on this very well-deserved success. Your hard work and your dedication have clearly paid off. Keep dreaming. Keep working to improve the health and welfare of children and their families. Remember that every one of them need you, and I would say that they need you more today than they did 3 years ago when we started this journey together. You've reached this great milestone in your life, in your professional career, and I and we at South Brooklyn Health have been very honored to be part of this journey with you. So congratulations and best of luck in the future, wherever the next road in your journey takes you. Thank you.
So if Dr. Chin and Dr. Forger can join me to the stage. So I know that once we start this part of the programs, the clapping is going to get louder. There's going to be great energy because now we will be presenting you our graduating residents and fellows. So the first thing, I knew it. So the first rule is for anyone who's coming to the stage, please take your time walking up, okay? And we're going to be taking pictures right here. So first, to our graduating residents. Dr. Rihanna Ayantano will be going into Pediatric Hospitalist at MedStar St. Mary's Hospital. No? Dr. Charlotte Banyan will be staying with us here. Take your time, Charlotte. Pediatric Chief Resident at Downstate. Of course, where's your family? You can come closer. You can come down. Dr. Anita Banjade, practicing pediatric hospitalist at Meritus Health. And families, please come down and take pictures if you want to. You don't have to take it from afar. Dr. Sidra Bashir will be a neonatologist at Louisiana State University. Dr. Ella Bichke will be going to pediatric cardiology at Children's of Alabama. You guys are going to switch off, right? Dr. Francia Cerezo Guevara will be going into general pediatrics at North Texas Area Community Health Centers, Fort Worth, Dallas, Texas. Dr. Peter Cho will be going to Pediatric Gastroenterology Fellowship at Northwestern University Hospital, Lurie Children's Hospital. Dr. Mi-Young Choi will go in pediatric hospitalist at University Hospital Newark. Dr. Devin Colwell will be pediatric hospitalist at Good Samaritan University Hospital. Dr. Myra Farouk will be going to general pediatrics urgent care at Texas Children's Hospital. Dr. Andrew Knopf will be going into pediatric cardiology fellowship at Connecticut Children's Hospital. Dr. Sobia Nawaz will be going into general pediatrics at Clínicas del Camino Real. Dr. Emily Needles will be going into pediatric cardiology at Children's National Hospital. Dr. Olivia Opatska will be going to General Pediatrics Leadership Fellowship at New York City Health and Hospitals, Woodhull Medical Center and Mental Health Center. Dr. Marissa Patel will be going into Pediatric Cardiology Fellowship at Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. Dr. Camila Pereira Rodriguez will be going to Pediatric Hospitalist Medicine Fellowship at Maimonides Medical Center. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Take your time. Camila, come this way. Camila, come this way. It's easier. Dr. Salma Sadaf will be going to Neonatal Perinatal Medicine Fellowship at the University of Chicago Medicine Palmer Children's Hospital. Dr. Hala Saleh will be going to Neonatal Perinatal Fellowship at Rutgers Health. Dr. Annie Singh will be going to General Pediatrics at Kaiser Permanente. Dr. Honor Tapal will be going to Neonatal Perinatal Fellowship at Children's of Alabama. Dr. Anna Trifonos will be going into Pediatric Rheumatology Fellowship at Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center. Dr. Marie Stella Uwamahoro will be going into Pediatric Hospitalist Medicine Fellowship at University of California, San Francisco. Very smart girl. Come this way. Yes, yes, yes. Dr. Yuping Shi will be going into General Pediatrics at Jefferson Health Einstein Pediatrics. Dr. David Zake will be going to General Pediatrics. He will be joining the Gelbfish Pediatrics group. Dr. Abinette Zudi will be going to General Pediatrics at MedStar Shah Medical Group. So I think I saw her come in. Dr. Rihanna Ayantayo, is she here? We'll be going pediatric hospitalist, MedStar, St. Mary's Hospital. So next we'll be presenting our child neurology residents. Dr. Maria Mantilla Garcia will be going to neurodevelopmental disabilities, child neurology program at University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. Dr. Alexandra Shade Silver will be staying with us at our child neurology residency program at SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University. And last but not least, our 2024-2025 chief residents. Dr. Paige Armali will be going into general pediatrics at the Children's Medical Group in Newburgh, New York, and here she comes, the queen. This baby did the chief, you're with you. Husband is like, oh God. While he comes, let's take our picture. Okay.
Well, we caught him off guard. Don't drop the baby. Now that's
That's the picture. Dr. Malik Dimorhan will be going into neonatal perinatal fellowship at Washington University Medicine St. Louis. Dr. Saida Asfia Hussein will be going to Pediatric Critical Care Fellowship at Children's Hospital, Los Angeles. Dr. Arti Ramu will be going into Pediatric Gastroenterology Fellowship at the University of California, San Diego, Rady Children's Hospital. So a round of applause to our graduating residents and chief residents.
Good morning. Apologies for being late. But I was happy to catch all the residents graduating. So we do this on a regular basis every time residents graduate, and it is always heartwarming. This year is particularly poignant because my fellow partner in crime and colleague, Dr. Wadowski, announced that he would be retiring. So it is particularly, I'm happy for him, a lot. He's graduating, he says, rightly so. And we will definitely miss him. The other thing I was noticing as sitting there, because I don't have any prepared remarks, I rushed over here, is the regional catcalls, which is kind of a sign of the times that we live in, right? People are talking, catcalling about particular countries, particular areas, et cetera, which is a sad commentary on the times we live in. And yes, these are troubled times, but I'm sure that all the graduating residents, like those in the past, and many of your attendings who I hope were role models and inspired you, are actually ex-residents and chief residents of the program. So I'm glad that many of you are doing general pediatrics and pediatric hospitalists, which is also, again, a comment on the unmatched fellowships in pediatrics around the country, where subspecialties will sort of end up being very, very scarce, subspecialty physicians. And I would hope that some of you will move on into doing some subspecialties once you are settled in, and go beyond what you have learned here and done here. So I want to thank all of you for tolerating me on Friday mornings with my barbs and my comments. But I hope I did sort of challenge you to learn and grow as pediatricians during those sessions, whether it was on weekend calls when I was rounding with you folks, or whether it was on Friday morning, pick a case. The intention is not to, and I've said this many, many years over, is not to intimidate, but to challenge and train you guys and teach you guys. So I don't want to take too long because I know the fellows will be waiting to get their graduation. So thank you again for all that you did for over the 3 years. You are, I think, the second batch post-pandemic. So You probably have received all the stellar learning that we had to impart while we were here, unlike the pandemic group that sort of lost out because of the circumstances that were there. So thank you again, and I wish you, your families, congratulations and good luck for the future.
Thank you, Dr. Desai. So now on to our pediatric fellows. Adolescent medicine, Dr. Suss, please come present. Fellow. Michael Shalom Paz. Michael, if you can come to the stage.
So, when Michael joined us 2 years ago, he came with a fiance and his beloved Chihuahua Toto. And he's leaving soon to be married, and Toto's going strong. So, congratulations, because Michael was not only productive, but he will now be married, which is interesting. I mean, in a good way, in a good way. So on behalf of Dr. Cambridge and myself, Michael, I want to congratulate you. There is no question that you are the nicest person I have ever met in my life. You're like an angel. Amazing guy. But Dr. Cambridge sent her, unfortunate Rhonda can't be here to wish you well personally, but we wrote down a few words. We're both going to miss you terribly. It's kind of bittersweet to see you go, to be honest. But we know you're on to bigger, better things, and the world needs a nice person today, of all days. Okay. Remember us in your future, and Dr. Cambridge and I will always be here for you, no matter what. Whatever you need, just give us a call. Congratulations, Michael. And Kim, you are the luckiest woman in the world. And so are you.
Next, pediatric gastroenterology, Dr. Tom Wallach. Come up. Dr. Wallach may be running a little late, so we're going to skip him, and we'll be back. You didn't see that picture. Pediatric hospitalist medicine, Dr. Cleveland. Dr. Lauren Roth.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jeremiah Cleveland. I'm the Pediatric Hospital Medicine Fellowship Director. I know none of you know me. That's okay. So as you know, I'm at Maimonides Hospital. We've recently merged our fellowship programs the last few years, and in doing so is how I got to meet Lauren Rothi, who I'm very pleased to give this congratulations to today. I first met Lauren in the process of the merging the programs the last couple of years, and I have to say that she has made it 1,000 times easier to do that because I knew in getting to know her as a clinical leader, as an educator, and coming to us very well qualified and experienced already as a chief resident at Newark Beth Israel prior to this, that she was instrumental not just in being an excellent trainee, but also in being a colleague and being a trainee advisor in terms of helping us figure out how to make this program as successful as possible, where changes could be made, and I could always rely on nice, long conversations with Lauren to figure out what we could do to make this the strongest program possible. So I'm very pleased to graduate you. I'm sad to see you go. You're not going too far, though. You've spent most of your life in Jersey and New York, which is fantastic. And I'm very pleased to say that you'll be going back to Newark Beth Israel as a pediatric hospitalist, so you obviously loved it that much. And you'll be also taking on a role in pediatric medical education. So I look very much forward to seeing you at the national meetings for hospital medicine, as well as the program directors meetings in the future. So congratulations on all of that.
So next is neonatal perinatal medicine, Dr. Golombek. So Dr. Golombek has his presentation, but I just want to make sure that everyone sees who his fellows are. Dr. Isaac Lati and Dr. Raj Krishna Yadav. This is for Isaac, and this is for
Yes. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Hi, good morning. I'm Sergio Golombek. I'm the program director of the Neonatal Perinatal Medicine Fellowship. Congratulations to the families, to the significant others that survived 3 years of residency. And it is a big achievement. And in my case, we have 2 people that after 3 years of pediatrics decided to do 3 years of neonatology. They think they're graduating today, but they still owe us 5 calls in June. That's for you, Isaac. Okay, so congratulations to all the graduates and to the families, and to my adopted son and daughter, who are gonna go to Alabama to do a fellowship in cardiology and NICU. Okay, so as you heard, we have 2 physicians that are graduating from our program, Dr. Raj Krishna Yadav and Dr. Isaac Lati. Raj did her residency here, and there were some problems with her teaching, evidently, because this is one of the first things she did as a chief fellow. Put that sign on the wall. Read and laugh. So she went to medical school at the Armed Forces Medical College in India, then rose to the rank of lieutenant, captain, and major as a medical officer in the Army Medical Corps. Then moved to the US and started her residency here in pediatrics, became a fellow and a chief fellow here at SUNY Downstate. When we graduate fellows, we look back at what they wrote in their statement and see what they felt about their life and what they thought they were going to be when they grew up. And Raj wrote, during the winter of 2011, on a semester break, I witnessed my beautiful niece, born a mere 1,500 grams back in India, fight for her life. While this may seem like a feeder and grow in a developed country like the US, it was a Herculean task for the neonatologist back home to ensure her nutrition is adequate and she does not succumb to sepsis. Those 16 days that she stayed in the NICU were the hardest for all of us in the family. I think most of us coming from foreign countries can relate to this statement. Given my personal and professional experience in life, I believe I can bring a unique flavor to this program, and if you were paying attention to someone shouting in the back, you know that she did bring a unique flavor to this program. So, Raj comes from India, and in India, also in the army, met the love of her life, Sandeep, who, she doesn't know I have these pictures. So, Sandeep, I'm sorry if something happens later. But she met Sandeep and married Sandeep, and we are really gonna miss Sandeep. She has been very productive throughout her 3 years of fellowship, and she has published and done excellent research
and is still finishing a couple of papers for which this diploma is fake. I know that many times we wonder where she was when she was supposed to be on call. And then we realized she was in a photo shoot for Vogue or backstage at different places. But on a serious note, to our fearless fashionista, congratulations. It was a And very slowly, our second fellow is going to be moving towards us. Our fellow is Dr. Isaac Laddie, that you can see him in the scooter coming. I will tell you after the ceremony exactly why there's a kite and flip-flops in the slides, or Isaac could confess to you. Isaac came from training in Maimonides, and she also had some things that needed fixed on her abilities to take care of our babies. He certainly has improved a lot, except when he flies kites on flip-flops. So his undergrad was at Baruch College. He comes from the Republic of Brooklyn, as you can see there at the top. He was actually born at Maimonides, and after doing his medical school at St. George's, he did his pediatric residency at Maimo. He became a fellow here, he became a chief fellow and did an outstanding job. And because evidently he had a lot of time in his hands, he did a master's in healthcare administration. He just graduated last week. This is what he wrote when he was applying to the fellowship. I have learned that being sociable and striving to build relationships with other people is as important to patient care as the understanding of disease processes. A sociable doctor is able to get test results delivered through their cultivated relationships faster than a doctor working in isolation. This lends to more optimal patient care and a patient-doctor relationship. I'm drawn to neonatology because it's a team-driven environment with multiple individuals, each with their own expertise, working together to care for a critically ill neonate. It is these relationships that I strive to establish and maintain in the next phase of my career. He has a wonderful family, and his wife and parents are here today. Both kids are in school, so he can actually enjoy his ceremony. Because they are very competitive between Raj and Isaac, Isaac wanted to be in GQ. If Raj is in Vogue, at least Raj should be in GQ. So it's been really a pleasure to train him as much as we could. And he's going to be an attending at Maimonides Medical Center, starting as soon as he finishes his 5 calls in June. So the way we look at fellows, they are sort of halfway a Tour Eiffel being built. And we think that after 3 years, they become this lighted, full-shape Tour Eiffel. And certainly both Raj and Isaac are the epitome of this. I'm very proud of what they have accomplished, very proud of having been able to train them, and congratulations from my part. And from two people that are there in the back, without whom it would be impossible to do this, Francis Poe and Deb Pointer, that helped all of us to have the achievements that we have today. So congratulations, Isaac. Thank you. Good job, man. Thank you. Okay, stay there. You go. take the stairs. Is he gonna come and? Actually, it's down here, so don't worry.
Oh, he's doing it for me. Thank you, Calvin. Thank you. Let's see. Next, I'm going to ask Dr. Diana Weaver to come to the stage for her fellow, Desi Chen.
It is my honor and pleasure to present DC Chen as our graduating pediatric pulmonology fellow for 2025. After graduating medical school at SUNY Upstate, DC completed her pediatric residency at the University of Rochester Medical Center before embarking on her fellowship at Downstate. During fellowship, DC has been an absolute pleasure to work with. She is a fearless advocate for her patients, even when challenged by limited resources, and is always willing to lend a hand, especially for the sake of good patient care. The residents have come to know DC as an outstanding role model and teacher. This interest in resident education led to her scholarly project entitled Improving Resident Competency in Pediatric Pulmonary through Establishment of a Core Curriculum. Through her superb efforts, DC has sparked a passion for pediatric pulmonology in many of the residents, several of whom did not know our discipline could be so interesting. On a personal note, it has been a pleasure getting to know DC as a wonderful and kind young lady. A highlight for me was attending her wedding last September, where I got to see her in action with her family and friends, and it was a lovely experience. After graduation, DC will begin her attending career in pediatric pulmonary at the pulmonary division at the Golisano Children's Hospital at SUNY Upstate. So it is a homecoming for DC because she's going back to where she trained in medical school, but it's also a sort of homecoming for me because she will be working in the division under the tutelage of my former co-resident and co-fellow, Dr. Zafar Sultan. So I know she's in great hands. I know you'll be in good hands. I couldn't be happier for you, and I couldn't have asked for a better career path for you. We will miss you, but we wish you all the best as you embark on your next phase of your professional journey, and congratulations.
Congratulations again. Next, pediatric infectious disease, Dr. Margaret Hammerschlag. If you could please have your fellow, Wefig, please come to the stage.
Good morning. It's my, well, I'll wait a minute for her to get up here. Okay. You look beautiful. Okay, it's my great pleasure to be here for the graduation of Dr. Wefag Ahmed from our pediatric ID program. Wefag came to us originally from Sudan, where she went to medical school and had further training both in pediatrics and in pediatric infectious diseases in Sudan and also in Saudi Arabia. And we were very lucky to get her in the fellowship because she's going to be very busy. Last week, she also received her MPH, and we're very proud of that. Yeah. Okay. During her fellowship, she's done many excellent teaching, many presentations at national meetings, actually not just local meetings. And she's completed a very interesting project. I'm waiting to see the manuscript, the final manuscript on the uptake of PrEP in the heat clinic, which demonstrated that even though it's a difficult population, that their adherence was excellent. And it's, looking forward to that. Now that she's completed her fellowship, she's going to go to pediatric residency at the University of Illinois in Peoria. And hopefully, armed with her MPH and her experience, she will go on to an illustrious career in pediatric infectious diseases and epidemiology. And considering what's going on, we're going to be busy because, as I've said, there's always another bug. And we've been around here long enough to see more, and it's, well, let's put it this way. Infectious diseases aren't going anywhere. Matter of fact, they're coming. So I wish her and her family the best in living in the Midwest. That will almost like being in another country. Being in, well, Illinois is not New York, but you know, it's not bad either. So I wish you all the best, and it was a pleasure, absolute pleasure, working with you over these past 3 years.
So last but not least, Pediatric Gastroenterology Fellowship Director, Dr. Thomas Wallach. And I'd like Shagun Sharma to please come to the stage. Where is she? Where is she? This is what you're going to give her.
All right. So after a very New York adventure where I woke up this morning to discover my car's engine had been eaten by rats, I am happy to be here to celebrate one of the most impressive doctors I have ever had the pleasure of working with, Dr. Shagun Sharma. So most of y'all know Shagun because she's been here for a very long time. This is her 6th year and sadly her final one, and I'm going to be very lost without her. And I think it's important to say a little bit about what Shagun's going to be doing next. So Dr. Sharma is headed into the field of pediatric transplant hepatology. And there are some pretty core details about transplant hepatologists, especially women in the field, that are pretty difficult qualifications to meet. And the first thing is you have to be truly brilliant. The second thing is you need to be absolutely terrifying and really dedicated to your patients. And the third thing is you have to have really, really great style, and especially shoes. And I think you can see that Dr. Sharma meets all 3 of those criteria. So when she came to tell me, I think I'm interested in transplant hepatology, I said, oh, that makes sense. So then she went to her rotation at NYU, where one of the scariest hepatologists I know, Dr. Nadia Ovchinsky, is the division chief and leader. And halfway through her rotation, I got a text from Nadia, which said, I'm going to keep her. And so that is the kind of impression that she leaves at any institution, at any degree of severity, and at any kind of patient context. And I think that is something that she will not admit, but I will tell her over and over again. And then the last thing I was noticed that when she told me that she matched to Nebraska, which is one of the busiest transplant centers in the world, I said, lucky them. And it's not really a surprise to me that she matched there, or that they took her, or that she's going to take the world of transplant hepatology by storm, because she has shown at every aspect of her fellowship and residency here that she's just that kind of physician. I do have a little bit of worry about her graduating. It's mostly about me. I think I'm going to have a much harder time. As you can probably tell, I'm a little bit of a winging it person, and Dr. Sharma is not that. She is someone who is detail-oriented, focused, and she delivers on a regular basis. And without her, I think there's a pretty good chance I'm going to get lost in the hospital a lot. Ultimately, I will say about her what I say about all of you to some extent, although I do think she's particularly fantastic, which is that it has been absolutely a pleasure working and teaching the residents and the trainees here. You guys are extraordinary. You have come from an extraordinary background, climbed mountains that I can't even imagine to get here and to do this work, and done an incredible job doing it. And while it is a challenging time, as other folks may have mentioned, I have no doubts that the people in this room can meet those challenges and exceed them and will not be defeated by them. And I am particularly sure of that for Dr. Sharma, who I am confident will at one point be my boss and maybe call me by my first name at that point. We're so proud of you. I did good.
I'm sorry, I have to make some switches. So congratulations to all our fellows. Next, I have the honor to presenting our resident awards. It's been a surprise. So, first award for the Stanley E. Fisher Emeritus Chairman Award for Excellence in Pediatrics goes to Ella Bekchi. Where is she? Ella? Ella, don't move too far. You're going to be switching places. The Lawrence Finberg Memorial Award for Excellence in Pediatric Research, Dr. Ono Torpal. And our last award, the Doris Millman Award for Outstanding Commitment to Pediatrics, Camila Paredes Rodriguez. He's like, I'm coming up with you. So we are at the end of the program, but I do want to say that this is being live streamed. We're going to keep it on Downstate TV until you guys graduate. So come July 1, it will be down, but you have all of these days to share with your friends and families, share, download, do whatever you have to do. It was really a pleasure to just celebrate this day with you, with faculty, with your family and friends and our staff. And on behalf of the Pediatric Residency Program Directing Leadership, the Department of Pediatrics, and all our affiliate sites, I'd like to congratulate all of you and wish you the best in your future. So congratulations. Before everyone breaks away, I would like to take a picture with all of our graduating residents, and then after that, we could take group pictures with our fellows and residents. Program leadership, fellowship directors, our chair, please join the stage. And then after that, it's all for y'all. Thank you.